Hello there, skaters. Thanks a lot for tuning in. In this video, I am going to teach you 5 exercises, drills that I personally think are super cool and more importantly, super beneficial to not just learn how to do a crossover, but how to do it efficiently. It is very simple. Simply just cross one leg over the other. There you have it, the crossover technique. The fastest, I feel like we can all agree on that, the fastest technique when it comes to turning and accelerating, especially in a turn, whether you're a street skater, urban skater, speed skater, inline skater, any kind of skater, the crossover technique is crucial to be fast and efficient in your turns. So these 5 exercises is basically the next step. So if you haven't watched the video called the 5 circles that I actually made 2 of them, wanted to upgrade it a little. Those are just breaking down the movement in 5 super simple movements for you to get started. When you know how to do a crossover, but you want to be an expert at it, this video is the one you want to watch. So I am basically just doing crossovers for 5 exercises here. However, they're all different. I am going to explain in depth each one of these 5 steps, why I think you should do these. Remember, they're drills. This is not how you should skate if you want to go fast. But if you master these 5 exercises, you are going to be better at the good old-fashioned classic crossover. So for all these exercises, I'm going to try and demonstrate with a GoPro as well as some drone footage so you can see it from a more of an above view. Maybe that can help you. If some of it is unclear, just leave a comment below and I will answer that. If you want more insights on how I train and how I do these, you can become a member of my channel, and basically every week I post some members only content. So hopefully that can help you guys out as well. If you want to be stronger at skating, if you want to train for a specific marathon, there's going to be some plans below where I'm sharing everything I know about skating and how to get good at it. Done this since I was 5, so it's been 25 years by now. It's been a while. I'd love to share all of that knowledge with you guys so you don't have to go through 25 years before you figure it out. The first of these exercises is slowing down the crossovers. My coach has always told me if you can't skate slow, you can't skate fast. So the reason we want to slow down the movements here is because we're in control and it teaches us to feel where we apply that pressure. Also, if you can't pause or slow down the movement, it shows that your body weight is not right on top of your skates. So if I'm right here on top of my skates, I can show you that there's no reason I would tilt to one side or the other. Whereas if I'm here, well, obviously I'm gonna fall in. And despite what it looks like when you do the crossovers, you don't wanna just fall in on it. You want to push with your legs, with your body. So you need to be able to slow down the movement. So therefore, this first exercise, simply just crossovers, but slow it down. Now the next step here is what I just talked about. You also need to be able to pause the movement. So for this one, to check that there's no lag, there's no time during this movement where we're just hanging and not generating power. Again, if you push twice as hard as another skater, twice as big, strong quads, but you only push 25% of the time, you're gonna have a really, really hard time keeping up with that guy. Therefore, as soon as we land a skate, it needs to be in a position where we're able to push right away. So say you step too far in, well, I can't push that way, so I need to wait for my body to get on top of the skates. Land it underneath yourself. So next exercise is really just pausing the movement when you land the skate. That way you can make sure that, if you're not on top of it, if you're pausing the movement here, you're gonna fall. Same way if you pause it here, you're gonna fall inwards. So if you pause it right with the skate underneath yourself, you should be able to just be on one leg and let it hang there. So pause on the left, pause on the right. Pause on the left, pause on the right. The third one is a little different. It's not as tense. It's actually teaching you to be the opposite. If you use your core too much, if you're overly tense, it's going to be too robotic. And again, you're not going to be smooth and efficient in your movements. So this next one I call the monkey arms, but it's really the whole upper body has to be monkey-fied. Try and really let loose as much as you can. It's okay for this one to fall out of position. As long as your hips are constantly engaged, everything up here should naturally just follow where the lower body goes. So for this one, it's a little harder for me to do with the GoPro because the monkey arms won't hold that. But look at the drone footage and see how it just flows with it. Another good way to know that your hips are in position, because then you should be able to relax this, and also being sure that your body actually goes with it and not against it. The fourth one, I personally think is the hardest one. It is to jump from leg to leg. A little like the pause the movement. It really shows that when we land there, we gotta be solid. This one, we just put more impact. It's kind of difficult. I personally think it's the hardest by far because there's so many aspects of it. You do jump off the ground. If you're already sort of comfortable as you can get with this one, the one thing I want you to focus on is to not jump with the upper body, but really build right from the bottom when you're in that position. Start building already down here, the push. Don't wait till you're like almost extended and then do a little spasm at the end. Use the entire leg, should jump from one to the other. Used a lot of time for this one. It's okay to use the front wheel of the other skate on the ground as you land it, if it's to stabilize. But the goal is here to just be smooth, jump off, jump off, jump off. The final and last exercise is honestly the one that's the closest to good skating. Ideally, you do never want to have two skates on the ground at the same time because you want to apply all your weight on one skate. Check out all the videos I've done or made on how to use your body weight while skating. You cannot just muscle through. So if your crossover is still finishing here, but your weight is here, there's no way you're pushing with your body weight. You're just pushing with your muscles, which, well, over the course of a marathon is not going to benefit you. So make sure for this last one, I simply just call it one leg at a time. The second you land this leg, pull the other off the ground, pull the other off the ground. Smooth skating, you do not want to pull anything off the ground. You want to keep it compact, keep it efficient. But for this drill, simply just to get the habit and see how it feels to just be at one skate at a time, well, you do want to do that. And that was the final exercise. I hope this was entertaining. I hope you can use it. I hope you found some inspiration. Play around with these drills. Some of them might benefit you more than others, depending on what your technical hurdles are. For me, definitely the one leg at the time has been very difficult for me. The monkey arms, do it for my warm-up, just to loosen up, not be too tense, which happens a lot when the legs start hurting. For some reason, we tend to tighten them up, where really you want to do the opposite to have a good blood flow. That's about it. I hope you want to subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. Check out the video on the 5 circles, because that is really step 1, where this is the step 2, more of an expert thing once you actually know how to do a crossover. I want to do a little teaser for these glasses that I've been using for 3 months now, I think. It is called Enco Eyewear. They're not paying me or anything, but I just think it's so cool that you have all your data in your field of vision. So inside these glasses, you simply have like a little projected image of, for me, it shows my heart rate, my speed, and my total distance. So whenever I skate, I simply just see that up there. So when I do my intervals, I know exactly how long I've been going. If I want to keep a specific heart rate zone, well, somehow it's so smooth. I thought it'd be bulky, but honestly, they're super cool. I'll leave a link in the description. You can save some money if you use that link. I think it's 20, maybe even 30% of dollars off. Get one of these. I think it's so cool that that's even possible. Hope to see you for another video. Hope to hear from you in the comments if this was useful in any way, and share it with your friends. Let me know what you think. I'm Victor Althorpe, and I had a blast. See ya.